What's up? It's your boy Villainus, the MC revolutionary, conscious thinker, whatever you want to call it. And I'm back. And guess what? I'm a black anarchist. Chasing our goals, boss up, we going, create and promote. Boss up, we know what we doing it for. You're like, what the fuck? I didn't think there are no black anarchists out here. That's not some real shit. How are you a black anarchist? That don't make no goddamn sense. The idea that anarchists are all white is also another Eurocentric philosophy, when in reality, the people who made anarchism were observing things in other communities that were pigmented, to say the least. And so, maybe it is also in our history. I hear a lot of things like, all I want to do is cause chaos, burn buildings, and smash windows. Those smashing windows can be hella fun sometimes, especially if it's Nike Town. That's not what it's about. In reality, smashing windows for a lot of people who decide to do it is really just about costing money to those who are the enemy and opposing of the people. So Nike Town exploits labor, for example. That's why they're targeted so much. Slave labor, specifically of children. And enslaving children is bad, right? I mean, I thought it was. Or is it smashing windows that is the real wrong thing to do? Should I enslave children or should I break windows? I know, it's not really like a two-for thing, but that's how ridiculous y'all's arguments are about these fucking windows. I just gotta say that. But like, you know, the white anarchism thing. There's a shit ton of black anarchists, goddammit. A lot of them call themselves anarchists because of the stigma that corporate media and also some specific white anarchist egoist motherfuckers be playing into. Here's the thing is, what is anarchism? Do y'all know? Is it chaos? No, it's not chaos. It's actually a pretty organized thought process, a lot less chaotic than capitalism. Now, the truth about it being that anarchism is the idea of what we don't want, right? So we don't want an authoritarian organization reigning over us and telling us how to live our lives and what our communities need or need to do. What we do want is things like consensus or direct democracy. A consensus means that everybody comes to a decision, or at least a 90% decision with like a 90% consensus. That everybody comes to a unanimous, okay, that's the right decision. We also want to represent ourselves. That means each individual and each community is represented specifically of their own community and says what we do in our community and how our lives are to be lived. And then when it comes to bigger decisions that affect more people globally, we have come together as communities, a confederation, to make a decision, and then we go back to being autonomous completely. And autonomous simply means, again, we control our own lives. That being said, when we come together as that confederacy, we can make bigger decisions, you know, like what to do with the leftover nuclear bullshit that this imperialist nation made, or how to try to save our climate from the chaos that capitalism has built. As a black person, why I see anarchism as a way is because, again, we get so many sellouts that go and do what the white nationalists want instead of what their communities need, that it shows the only way we're going to have an accountable representation in this world, fuck this nation, in this world, is to simply make it ourselves, to be responsible for ourselves, and to make those decisions. By having a voice individually and collectively, we're able to make that, right? So that's why I'm an anarchist. That's what anarchism means. It's not burning cop cars, though you can make good s'mores on top of cop cars if you can take the oil taste. Man, there's so many things to touch on about being a black anarchist, to tell you the truth. But I want to see what y'all want to know. So for part 2, why don't y'all ask some questions in the comments. So hit that motherfucking like button, make sure to sub, share this video. Let's talk about what it is to be a black anarchist, and fuck the alt-right and the libs. You like my music, eh? You like my vlog too, Well, support both. Go over to Teespring and cop some Villainus music merch. Link in the description. Peace, love, and resistance.